It's Week 8 of the National.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It's taken to the 26. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
Now it's Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41.
On the option right, Herbert.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another 1st down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top... Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season, but they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew, so plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 22 yards there, a first down. Back to throw.
A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A first carry now. This is Williams.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's second down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll drop to throw.
Got a man, it's Mayer.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. We're scoreless after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good, and the Broncos the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Herbert running left off the option. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
And taken right at the 35. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They'll set up to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Looking to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. They juked him, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 2nd down and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert now. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Herbert back to the air. This is caught. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass. Back. Look at the big man rumble!
And out across midfield down to the 45. So we're at halftime with our score set. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Runs over it
to about the 33-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
3rd and 4.
Here's Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll look to throw again.
A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Now a toss left side. It's Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us this one. We've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Herbert's throw there, complete to Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah,
absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Pulled in at the 24. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner is a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. And that means fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now back to throw. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown! A big play there. 56 yards. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A throw over the middle, taken in. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And he's got some space here. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
This will get the lead up to 7. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
So they haven't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw.
The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
He'll look to throw.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his heart. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of luck.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground.